Hi everybody on YouTube, how you guys doing? Hope everything is going great for you, especially on this July 4th holiday. It is July 3rd, Sunday, July 3rd, here in the United States, and of course we're in the middle of our Independence Day weekend. Hope you guys in the United States are having fun, staying safe, but also remembering what this weekend is about. And, well, I just want to say, welcome to a new YouTube channel. This is, going to be a new thing for me. I had a YouTube channel before with my paranormal group and didn't really know what to put on it. I had a few things on there, a few things that were successful. I did a couple stories telling some of the local legends and stuff up here within my home state of Connecticut, and well, it kind of worked in it, and some people loved it. I got some good feedback off it. So what are you going to see on this particular channel? Well, first let me tell you a little bit about me, so you get to know me a little bit. You probably, if you have been listening to the Haire Radio Network, or that's where you come from, you probably recognize my voice. I am the host of Crossing the Void Radio. I've been hosting Crossing the Void Radio now for about 4 years. This is coming up on my 4th year. I believe almost 200 episodes. And it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing it. I've had a lot of great guests on. And I hope to have more guests on here in the future, of course, to bring some interesting programming to you guys. And one of the things that I hope to bring to this channel will be some of the elements that come from the radio show. One thing will be actually the first half hour. The first half hour of the show I usually will do kind of a 30-minute editorial. Jesus. Yeah, like on the radio, I can't talk on YouTube either. A 30-minute editorial about things I see going on in the world, different topics and things like that. Basically, my point of view, try to bring a little entertainment to them, a little seriousness to them, and get you guys maybe updated or kind of get your eyes open to some things that maybe you didn't know existed at the time. It's also a fun way where if I have the camera on me at that time, you can kind of see what goes on with a radio show. This is an internet radio show. I do everything on my own. I engineer, I do all of that. That's how a lot of us internet radio hosts actually do a lot of what they do. I don't make any money. Right as of now, I don't make any money on the show. Most of my own money goes into equipment and creating what I need to make the show happen. So with that first half hour being recorded and hopefully put onto YouTube, you can get a little sense of some of what we do. And yeah, you can kind of see the behind the scenes a little bit of Crossing the Void Radio. With the guests, it'd be a little hard because I don't have audio right now, but that's maybe something in the future I can work on, is bringing more of a live broadcast to the YouTube channel, and hopefully that can come somewhere down the line. But of course that takes finances, and as one person trying to do an entire show, it's kind of tough to do sometimes, so we'll see where that goes. Other things you may see with the channel, different reviews, possibly some podcasts that do not appear on the Haire Radio Network with certain guests. I'm always open to doing special podcasts that may only appear here and maybe on my website, crossingthevoidradio.com. And I hope you guys will go check that out too. You can actually find the latest broadcast that I did over on crossingthevoidradio.com. And there's bios about me and surveys and kind of things like that. It's always kind of a work in progress with a website. It's, you're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And also, if, of course, I hope with that it'll draw you guys to come listen to my live show on hazeradio.com. And a lot of people are like, well, what's Haire Radio? What do you mean Hazy? Well, one, it's spelled H-E-Y-Z radio.com. Okay, so it's not, it's spelled a little differently. And I come on every 9 p.m. Wednesday nights, and we have fun. It's a show where I try to keep the guests very relaxed. I don't structure interviews as you would hear on other radio shows. I try to keep it very informal, almost like it's a conversation where we got our feet up, as I kind of put it to the guest, and we're having a adult beverage, just just kind of talking a night away, and that's the way I kind of like to keep the show. And it comes off very human. It comes off very very raw, very human. And I think there's a lot of people who kind of like that, who like to kind of draw on that, and like to know that, hey, these people are just people. They're not, yeah, they have certain, they may have certain fame to their name, but they're just people. They're people like everybody else. And sometimes there are a lot of times where we don't even talk about the topics that I planned on talking to him with. Richard Hatch was a perfect example where, of course, Richard Hatch was sci-fi fame. If you're of my age or my generation, you would know him as Captain Apollo on the 1978 series Battlestar Galactica. Also, he was Tom Zarek in the reboot series, if you guys remember that, from a few years ago. But we basically talked about his self-help work and a lot of the other things that he was doing. Oh yeah, and I'm not this is not a sponsor. It's just it's a bandana covering up my my wet head. I just got out of the shower, and I have no hair up here, by the way, but that's because I'm a sexy beach. But what else could you see as I get, as I kind of get my feet wet and figure out certain things to do? You may see skits. I'm a very good cook. You may see maybe some cooking demos. I'll take the camera with me to certain places I go to, and maybe do some outdoor stuff. You never know. I mean, maybe it'll be fishing with Scotty, or it'll be cooking with Scotty, or it'll be who knows what. Bring it hopefully. So you can see some things about me, and some things I like to do, and also, of course, you'll see things to do, like I said, with the radio station, or with the radio show, I should say. And it's a work in progress. It's kind of figuring out, just what everybody likes here and putting it out there for you guys. So, I know this is a little raw right now. It's a little, this is kind of spontaneous. It's kind of the way I am. I don't really plan a lot of things out. There are some things I do plan out, but they're, those are the bigger, those would be the bigger practice skits or cooking skits or something like that. But usually when I come on just to do these kind of things, it's just basically whatever is at the top of my head, and I just kind of go with it. So I hope you guys enjoy the channel as I figure out what to put on. No real posting schedule. I can't tell you if I'll do 2 or 1. There may be weeks where I only do 1, or there may be times where you don't hear from me for a couple weeks. So stay with me, work with me as I start to figure out this whole YouTube thing and make it work with Crossing the Void Radio and everything else that's under the big umbrella known as me. So a lot of people sometimes don't want to get into this head because they get a little scared and they run. But we'll see. Come and take the journey. Come and take the sort of voyage across the void, I guess you should say. So I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy your 4th of July if you're in the United States. And Britain, you guys over there, it's yeah, you guys are out of the European Union now. So for those of you who voted for it, congratulations. For those of you who didn't vote for it, well, sometimes that's just the way it goes with free elections. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a great one, and I will see you very soon. See ya.